I have accepted being part of a cringe compilation at some point. Like, just foot and mouth syndrome so hard that, like, I'm just like, well, it is what it is. You know, I have accepted being part of a cringe compilation at entire life. It's my favorite thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. I have every figure. I don't understand what's happening, and I don't even know if you're real. I don't understand.
Okay, we'll make some noise.
I just said so many noise because I got nervous in front of Lana Wachowski.
No, it happens.
I'm gonna make so many noise. Neil, I love you so much. It's crazy.
Oh, I know, Coke.
Oh my God. Neil.
Garrett, you're a pretty big Matrix fan, yeah?
Yeah. It's my favorite thing in my. Really, like, it was my entire personality when I was in grade school. I used to pretend I was Trinity, still do.
Did you ever wish you were in the Matrix?
Oh, more so than that. I still wish that I'm in the Matrix constantly. And I actually, when I was a kid, I would obsessively draw my characters of like what I would be if I was in the Matrix. So meet Phoenix. He's much more physically impressive than I am. And if you're wondering, does he have telekinesis and ice powers? The answer is yes. I'm a lifelong Matrix fan. Yeah, obsessively so, yes.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Is it as cool as getting to host the U.S. premiere for The Matrix Resurrections?
I gotta tell you what, and straight up, this makes me feel like I'm in the simulation. This is the best thing that's ever happened in my entire life, including being born. Like, I've ever seen in my entire life, objectively. She called them dolls.
We don't have time to do this. We have to go to the premiere. You can bring your dolls.
I will bring them,
not the attitude, but not the attitude.
And the paint job on them is very impressive. It's not an attitude. The greenest carpet I've ever seen in my life, and the only one. So it does win by default, but it's very impressive. I mean, and I am Garrett Watts.
And we are here at the U.S. premiere of The Matrix Resurrections.
Yeah, we are. I don't even understand what's happening. My mind, it feels like it's about to short circuit. I'm very overly stimulated easily, so right now I don't even know what's happening. It's incredible.
Well, what's happening right now is irrelevant because on the 22nd, a new clip from The Matrix Resurrections to check out.
Yeah. I've got such specific questions that I've been itching to ask my whole life. They're weirdly specific, but I'm very excited. I moved around to a lot of different schools when I was a kid, right? So I didn't have that many friends, and by not that many, I mean zero. So I had this apartment complex that was my best friend. Like, because I was like friends with like the neighbors and
That's
the
a deeply depressing series of words.
Oh, absolutely heartbreaking, but it gave me character, apparently. That's what my parents would tell me. But no, so there was this swimming pool that was always empty, and like, dude, it was just me in that swimming pool. And so like, as a portly young child, I would like run along the walls of the swimming pool, like underwater, and just be like, pew, 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 pretending I was Trinity. Sometimes I would go with Neo. It was a mood-specific thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
The way that the Matrix cemented itself.
That was good.
Incredible.
That was good.
That was good stuff, getting a close look at that costume.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Look at all those people. Kind of feel like the one tonight, you know?
Yeah.
In my head, anyways.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of want someone to fight me a little bit. They beat me up, but still, I want it. You know, so influential. I don't know much about fashion, but I know that I really like how the Matrix does fashion. I'm not wearing any socks because I'm a mess completely.
But you got your Morpheus shoelaces. You got a little bit of purple.
I do. I did a little purple shoelace for the
I like how
Morpheus.
you're kind of doing the more sort of Zion look. You still got a trench coat rolled in there.
You know, I have a whole ideology about it, like Zion, the interior of the world, and the robot exterior Matrix, like the facade on the outside. It's very specific for me, and thank you for noticing.
Yeah. Of like hacker name, you know?
That's a really interesting one.
Tank.
I would just go straight up with ice.
Ice?
I can't explain it. I've always wanted ice superpowers. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Just to be able to like make a nice ice sculpture. People talk about superpowers. Oh, I'd want to have fire. That's so destructive. I just want to make some beautiful ice.
You go with like the
sculptures.
cool route. I would just be like, I'm spreadsheet.
Yeah.
And they're like, are you like a?
It would be spreadsheet.
I'd be like, I'm the guy who makes the beds.
Oh.
You know, I don't know.
Or maybe something, you know, I'd respect that. I understand. You sound very responsible. You sound like a responsible hacker.
You are a bad judge of character, my friend.
I would hire Spreadsheet
if
I needed a hacker.
Now,
I like some good AstroTurf. I do. No, this world, I've wanted to be in this world for so long. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I wish I was in the Matrix. If we get, you know, nervous or bored, you could show the Matrix socks again.
We could do that.
I could talk about how...
We don't need to shut this off.
Probably not. But my mom speaks to AI how she thinks
I'm going to cut you off because Keanu Reeves is right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Very special. Can you talk a little bit about why I think the legendary Carrie-Anne Moss
told me I look amazing one time, so...
Oh, we're up. We're doing this. Clearly, we're on top of this, and we have a full idea of what we're doing, and we're hanging in there just fine, right?
I'm just going to say he's lying. I'm just going to say it. Yeah. Cautionary tales is true. I'm seeing us all sort of enter the assimilation of the Matrix in a strange way. How we're all sort of tech addicted, and there's a lot of weird parallels there.
Sure. I mean, I think virtual reality, augmented realities. Yeah, definitely. You know, those technological opportunities can be connection. And they can also be a prison.
Yeah. Now, speaking of which, you know, Now, they want to keep you in there.
Yeah, you're like.
I played the Path of Neo obsessively. So
wow,
from that perspective, it's pretty wild. From that to the Unreal Engine.
That is. Yeah.
Make another Matrix.
Oh yeah. What a legend.
Keanu Reeves, everybody. Yeah. No, it's
only way ahead of the curve, but like my friend Andrew and I were just talking about this the other day. We still play like the Enter the Matrix. Like still, I put up my old like PlayStation and throw it in there, and I just have such a blast with it still. So
yeah,
I sure am hoping for more of that energy. Just before this, he was saying, I want to interview a mayor so bad, and here we are.
Come true.
Yeah. You know how in the Matrix you can download anything you want in your head in a second, just like that?
Yes.
Learn how to fly a helicopter, whatever. If you could download something into your brain in 5 seconds, and you could know everything about it, what would it be?
It would be I would download the ability to have people do whatever I tell them to do.
Oh, wow.
Period.
Okay, so it might be your villain origin story, maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be, go get me some coffee now.
Oh, I see, okay.
And you immediately know exactly what kind of coffee I want and how I want it made.
It's very powerful, because when you said that, I had to stop my body from going to get you coffee. So I don't know, it works. I think you don't even need to learn that skill.
No.
I think you just have it, actually.
Yeah.
Speaking to a mayor was like better than I ever would have expected. Exceeded my expectations. Yeah. Half of myself and the internet and the whole world right now, like you said that this movie came from creating from a place of grief. And I think, for me, like the past 2 years, everyone has been in such a place. So when I heard that this was coming back, it made my not even day, month, or year. It brought so much to me. So to the fact that you have revived, these characters, and that you brought this back into my life personally, is just tears, multiple tears when watching the trailer. I could sit here and I could recite the new trailer to you word for word. I've watched it so many times. So just from the bottom of my heart, I know it's not a question format, but I just want to say thank you for doing this so much, because it's very healing for me and all of us. Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now I feel like a jerk for asking a question.
No, it's good. I'm a fumbling wild boy for this. Yeah.
We fumble sometimes. It happens. We're doing our best.
I've been fumbling my entire life. Really stunning. To read these people's energies in person, really good vibes here, by the way. I know vibes don't always translate, like on camera or through the internet, but everyone is really, really cool here, and everyone's very kind and good. And I'm going to watch that movie in so many different sizes.
Yeah.
Like around the 18th watch, I'll probably be like, all right, just watch it on your phone at this point.
Well,
but
No, it'll be...
That makes sense,
Yeah.
Great.
You know how in the Matrix you can pretty much make your own environments, how they have fight simulations, the dojo, the beautiful dojo on the water in this film. If you could have an environment that you could enter just to get away from everything,
I have that environment.
Oh, that's a cool answer.
I have it.
Please tell me about it.
I have a forest in my backyard. I don't need an artificial one. I have it. Nature.
That's the best answer imaginable.
Nature.
Thank you. Now, without giving too much away, of course, what can you tell us about your new character in the Matrix? Because as a huge Matrix fan, a new character is the most thrilling thing ever. So, what can you tell us about her?
Well, Lexi is very strong-willed. She doesn't buy the narrative the way it has been sold to her in the real world, and she just has a little bit of a... Let's just say she believes very strongly in Trinity, and that takes over everything that represents her.
Interesting. That's cool.
It's like math. Any type of basic math would help. I am ready for the download. Anytime would help.
So you actually want math to enter your brain? You want more of it?
I would love to be able to understand. That's
incredible.
Oh yeah, 2 + 2, totally 4, without having to do the finger thing.
That's really incredible. All right, so everyone is stuck in the Matrix, right?
Yeah.
And if you could be stuck in a video game or something, what would it be? If you had to live in a video game world.
I had to live in a video game. Okay, I'm gonna do this just because this is like a gift to my boys, to Toby Onwamore and Brian J. Smith. We lived together in Berlin. I would be stuck in Mario Kart if I could be stuck with them. That's all I care.
Wow, that
to
sounds
be
like
with my boys.
That's an incredibly wild world. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. I cannot wait to see a new character in the Matrix. Lexi, it's going to be incredible to see her on screen. I wonder, you spoke in your Emmy speech about early investors and people who are really close to you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Telling them that you got this role, was that like a phone calls you were just excited to make?
Yeah.
Listen.
I called my mom. My mom was the first person I called.
Yeah.
And we just went crazy. I was in a hotel room. She was out here in California. We just went crazy over the phone. And then I got off the phone, said a little prayer, and then went to go do some press, I think for Watchmen or something like that.
Oh, the Watchmen.
Yeah.
Being happy with family is the only thing that matters in life, I feel, so that's
Yeah,
incredible.
No doubt, especially in times like this.
Yeah,
Seriously,
I love him. I
yeah.
love him.
No, he's great.
I
His-
want to just be him now. That's
Yeah.
all I want.
No, seriously.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh,
Stop
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Stop it with the walk. I can't.
The legendary Jada Pinkett Smith, Niobe herself.
How are you?
You are a very important person to me. This is
thank
incredible.
you.
Oh, Niobe. Woo.
Yes.
I've put in a lot of hours playing as you in Enter the Matrix.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've done that more than I've done probably anything else.
Oh, wow.
So in a way, I've been you.
Okay, I
Kind of,
love it.
yeah.
How does it feel? How does it feel to be me?
I wasn't even prepared for it. It was too powerful. I had to chill. I had to.
I love it.
Yeah. How did making Resurrections compare to Reloaded and Revolutions?
It was different because I didn't have to train. I didn't have to train this time.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a little bit of a spoiler in the respect that she's not flipping around.
Yes, she's
based
not
on,
flipping around.
Okay.
She's still a badass. She's just not flipping around in this one.
Okay, I see.
Sure did.
I have that at home. I was like, I forgot it. I should have brought it.
And the poster.
And the poster.
You know?
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely. And I remember somebody gave me a tall cutout, like from one of their video game stores of me, and I still have it. I love it. Niobe's one of my favorites.
She's one of my favorites too.
I watched all 3 of the movies last night.
You did?
I did, because I hadn't watched it in so long.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, these movies are badass.
What was your first experience with The Matrix? Like, do you remember the first viewing of like the first film?
Well, I'll tell you, my first experience was when I saw the storyboards for the original movie.
No.
Because they wanted Will to play Neo.
Yes.
So we had the original storyboards, and I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
This is Japanese anime live action. I was like, if they can pull this off, this is beyond. And I mean, the storyboards were incredible.
Yeah.
Right? And so that was my first experience.
That is a very cool answer.
Yes, that was my first experience, and I was in from the gate.
Yeah, I love the idea of you calling Lana, like, listen, if he doesn't do this, I will. All right, just come on. I've seen the storyboards. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I auditioned for Trinity. Of course, the best lady got it. Carrie Ann is the best in the whole wide world as Trinity. But I'm glad that they remembered me for Niobe.
Thinking of that universe, Trinity and that role reversal of Niobe, that is wild to think
Right?
about. Well, you killed it as Niobe, and I can't
Thank
imagine
you.
anyone else, and you will continue to kill it as Niobe.
Thank you so much.
It's
I
absolutely
appreciate
beautiful.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love it. This is so gorgeous.
Are we? Yeah, this is amazing. Are we seeing this?
Oh my goodness. Thing isn't enough. Like, that's all we need, really, at the end of the day. But they added a lot of other good stuff, too. Oh, whoa! Do you have
surprise.
teleportation powers? What was that all about?
Here like 5 minutes standing right next to you.
Stop
What
it.
were you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry
Matrix,
about it.
no big
Yeah.
deal.
Well, if we have
Taffy.
time, we'll show them our special Matrix interpretive dance,
Taffy, what's going on out there?
Sure. Interpretive dance it is.
Interpretive dance, yeah.
This one's called
All right.
Entering Zion. It's about 16 minutes, so everyone get ready.
Oh, boy.
It takes a really long time.
I hope we do get a Matrix musical, honestly.
I would write
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
would
it's
star in
got-
it, even though I can't really sing. I would do my best.
It's got what?
Just driving like 41 miles per hour, just feeling like I was, Niobe.
Somebody told me that you guys brought out your dolls. So I ran over here.
Oh, we need to talk about
Oh,
this.
God.
They're beautiful figurines.
How come you told everybody that they look great but not me?
I told you looked great in my head just now when you made me feel guilty about not telling you that.
Where can they get dolls? Just kidding.
I mean, come on.
We're
How
long
many?
overdue for some new Matrix figures. I hope we get some.
I hope we get so
Figurines.
many more dolls, okay? I hope we get countless dolls.
I
I'll
hope
buy
so
'em all.
too.
Yes.
I hope so too. I got the red pantyhose memo. I would have done it.
That's fine. I didn't do it either if it makes you feel any better.
What?
I didn't.
Prove it.
I think there's